Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our presentation. We all from AS1202M. The item that we pick is blender. Firstly, I would like to introduce our group. First, my name is Muhammad Izznu Mokhtar and my ID number is 2023-838106. Next, we have Syed Muhammad bin Tuan Syed Razman with ID number 2023-808832. And we have Muhammad Aleef bin Azhari with ID number 2023-811546. Lastly, we have Ahmad Farhan Hakim bin Ahmad Tajuddin with ID number 2023-832174. Okay, so for the introduction, for this project, we renovate the blender by replacing the blade, the body and the lid material. We using steel like polyimide plastic for the blade. We also add plastic that soundproof to cover the blender so can absorb the sound coming from the blender. For the next slide, what key need will you meet? So first, we have 3 points. The first point is soundproof. As we all know, blender usually make noise while used, so we want to renovate the blender so that it will not make so much noise while we blend something. Next point, we have less vibration. The motor of the blender will produce vibration, so we add rubber mat to reduce the vibration. And last point, we have advanced safety. It's dangerous if we careless while use. We can hurt our fingers or our surrounding. So we build the blender, the lid can be locked before use, so that there is no danger upcoming. So for the next slide, whose key need specifically? Okay, first we specific this to home, because usually we will find blender at someone's house to cook something. So our point is home users like mothers or maid can use this blender without worrying to disturb other people like family members or even neighbors. Also, they can use this blender in the late of night or early morning, because we built this new blender that we reduce the noise and the vibration while we use it. So our mothers, our sister or anyone that use the blender, we will not worry about disturb other people because it will not make so much noise. Okay, so next one is office. Some office have kitchen nearby the office rooms, so office workers probably prefer a quiet environment. This blender can be ideal for office workers to use without causing excessive noise disruption. Like I said before, our new blender will not make so much noise while we use it. So office workers can still concentrate with their work, while others worker use the blender to blend something like fruit or their food without disrupt other workers. So that's why we specifically we show this to them. Okay, our next point, our third point is cafe. Coffee shops or cafe prefer quiet and more comfort environment among customers and to fit their aesthetics. They can blend beverage without disturbing customers, especially students that prefer study at cafe. As we all know, students more prefer to do their assignment or study for their final exam at cafe, because we as students we can enjoy drink or eat something while do the work. So we want a quiet and comfort environment while we do the work. So this new blender will so much help. Our last point for this is neighborhood. People living in the same neighborhood should think about others, especially those who live at apartments. This blender help minimize the noise during blending and not disturb those nearby. So like if we want to blend something at night or early in the morning, we will not disturb our neighbors that live up, down, right or left. So we can just blend peacefully because it will not make so much noise while we blend.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Alifazri. My parts today, I'm going to talk about how often do people experience this problem and when. The noisy environment. Usually, blender can cause annoyance or disturbance to people nearby. It will disturb people in neighboring house, especially early in the morning and late at night. Quality design. Usually, it will occur after 1 year of usage, but it depends on factors such as design and quality of the blenders. How big is the problem for users or customer? Difficulty to blend. Some ingredients are difficult to crush. The ingredients that does not crush properly can disturb the food or drink taste, make the food less appetizing. Difficulty to wash. Blenders consist multiple parts such as lid, pitchers, blade cutter, bottom screw cap, and motor. This multiple design creates additional surfaces that need to wash before and after the use. What will happen if that need is not met? Disturbance. Noise produced will be disturbance in places like homes, cafes, kitchens, and office. Dirty. Some part of the blenders might be remain unclean because of not properly cleaned. Difficult. Blenders produce more vibration which uncomfortable for some user. It can be challenging to handle it.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhan Ahmad Tajuddin, and for my part, I'm going to present about a unique approach for this presentation. So, the first point of unique approach is reducing vibration mechanism. Advanced reducing vibration mechanism is to reduce the vibration made by the blenders. This might involve shock absorbing materials to minimize the vibration from the blender's body to surrounding surfaces. The next point is safety features. Advanced safety features like auto lock lid of the blender after press the button on. This can prevent the ingredients inside from flying out. Besides, add features like automatic shut off when the blender overloaded or overheated. So, the other unique approach is the materials of the blenders. So, it's like using glass as the body of blender because glass is known as non-reactive and resistant to staining, which are advantageous for blending certain ingredients. Besides, it offers clean visual and also easy to clean. So finally, the last unique approach is technologies. So, using noise reduction technologies is to minimize noisy blender during blending. Also, we can make more comfortable and quieter atmosphere. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you Farhan for explanation of the unique approach for our item. For now, I will talk you about the solution about the issue in this item. For this issue of the loud blender and noise, our proposed of solution is to develop this new blender which are soundproof and less vibrate. This blender has various features that minimize noise, less vibration, easy to clean, and can create a peaceful cooking when blending time. Overall, this blender offers a practical solution to the old blender problem, like not loud noise, over vibration, and dirty component. This blender may ensuring a more comfortable and enjoyable atmosphere for user and does not be them while blending. Do you have any technical issue to solve? Okay, firstly, for the blade material, the steel like polyamide blade are not that sharp than a metal blade, may cause the ingredient are completely digested. For number 2, we have the blade material. The steel like polyamide blade are not durable and is easy to break when blend hard ingredient. For the number 3, we have issue in the size of blender. When add all the further at the blender, it will require a lot of space. It may make difficult when using and hard to keep it. Thank you for spending your time. That's all from us.